Hello and welcome to another adventure. Today I'm in North Essex at Foxborough Quarry for Gavin Hockey Motorcycles Enduro Fun Day. So it's just a track day basically at the quarry, and it's not a race, just a practice day. And first time I've done anything like this. I've done lots of motocross track days and raced motocross, so it's not completely new territory for me. But yeah, first time I've done sort of an enduro track like this. So I'm really looking forward to this, really looking forward to see what it's like, what the difference is. And so here I am in the wood just doing a pre-walk on the track, and you can see the difference in the technicality in the course. There's as it comes through the trees here, and you're going to have to pick your line and find speed and avoid the obstacles. Yeah, this should be really good. I am really looking forward to it. And actually it's been really dry lately, so there shouldn't be any mud, there shouldn't be any difficulty with the conditions. It's probably a perfect day for it. It's a little chilly still, it's only about 4 degrees at the minute, but once you get riding, obviously that'll all disappear. To come to these events, you've got to be a customer at Gavin Hockey Motorcycles. They're based in Colchester, and so I sometimes pop over there to get bits and pieces, gear, oil, this and that. I haven't bought a bike from them, so you haven't got to spend mega bucks to come here and do this. You've just got to be a customer, and like I say, by that doesn't mean you've got to spend thousands on a bike. So it's worth, if you're in the area, just buying the odd thing from there. You'll get stuck on their email list, and you'll get emails then about promotions and other stuff that the shop's doing. But you'll also get an invite to events like this, which I think is really good, and it's good for the customers and obviously good for the shop. So I just think it's a brilliant idea. It just means that it keeps customers loyal. I mean, yeah, we've had to pay for this. It's 40 quid for half a day. So the track's open from 9 till 1:30, but I know I'll be well knackered by then. Yeah, so I've got some nice ruts here. I mean, they do extreme enduros here at Foxborough Quarry, and you can see some of the old track as you're walking around and the old obstacles from the extreme enduro. And yeah, so it's just finding a nice line through here. So you haven't necessarily got to go through the rut. Look, I could come down here on the right hand side. I don't know if it's going to be any quicker, but we'll see how it goes on as the day progresses. So if you are going to come and do these things, you haven't got to be some sort of enduro ninja. You can come here as a novice and just enjoy it and learn some track craft. Get used to using your bike in some more extreme conditions. In this part of England, there's not too much on a technical front when it comes to trails. Most of the trails are quite simple. I suppose the only real element to this part of East Anglia is certainly up in the Thetford area. You do get some really sandy trails. So well, yeah, so just picking out my line there, just avoiding this. Could be a bit boggy later, it's quite a deep rut. Yeah, so it is quite sandy in places, and some people have never ridden in sand before, so they do find that quite challenging. But yeah, this is just a whole different ball game. Yeah, so up the left there, look, there's a nice line up there, and then nicely up this bank. Oh, this is going to be good. This is going to be so good. So this will be a nice challenge up this bank here. This is quite steep. I mean, the camera's probably not showing it. So you're going to come through that fairly muddy section there, and then blast up this bank here. And there's a bit of a lip halfway up. So I'm assuming, is that a secondary run? You can go up there. Yeah, that's quite tricky. Yeah, I think I might go that way. I don't know, maybe just give it a go. It's bloody steep though. Yeah, some of the more experienced boys will get up there, no problem. Yeah, it's going to be quite a challenge. Right, let's have another go. So I've just done a quick warm-up lap. I'll just make sure the camera's on. Yeah, I've got a red light. Yeah, and basically I fucked that up there big time. So just the motocrosser in me is wanting to rip it like a motocrosser would, but that is not enduro. And I managed one lap. I mean, I don't know how long a lap is. You know, it's probably about a couple of miles maybe. But I just went at it too quick. I was racing into every corner, you know, sliding the back end in, and there's just no need for that. And importantly, that kind of riding isn't sustainable. My hands were absolutely killing me, you know, aching from all the clutch control and braking, and yeah, so I think the key is this time just take it a bit steadier and treat it as a bit more of a fun day. Take my time, take the motocrosser hat off, see how we get on. Lovely course, absolutely lovely, nice and technical. I did walk about a third of it, so there are a few surprises when I did the latter half of the lap. Just nice and easy, feed it in, Michael. Not a race. I love this bike. This bike can do anything. It's not afraid. Probably got the gearing a little wrong for this sort of thing, but I'm not likely to change that. Yeah, and I've got almost a full tank of fuel, which was a stupid thing to do. to be in the right gearing places here. This is quite technical. See, everyone ahead of me is going quite slow. Right, so that clutch pull already is really killing my hand because it's such a heavy clutch. Okay, gonna do another, make sure we're on, right, we're on. Another quick session. See what I can improve on this time. Definitely need to think more about, just get some gloves, just need to think more about, you know, being clever as opposed to being quick. This isn't motocross. Yeah, I've got to get my head around that, which I have done. I've sort of adjusted our ride, and it's helped a lot because it's hard work. I mean, on my clutch hand especially, you know, it's just that heavy clutch on the Honda. But yeah, okay. Quick session, then we'll have a burger, I think. Nice to get a bit of air on the old L. Not often you do that on the trails of Thetford. Yeah, it jumps all right. Yeah, so be clever, not quick, Michael. Flow is the word I'm thinking. Good flow. Oh, I didn't want to come down here. or something anyway, which put me off my line slightly. He's hit something. Clever, not quick. Boggy bit. Right, okay. We're on. It's had a nice break, a cup of coffee, a bit of my favourite malt loaf, and yeah, refreshed a little bit, so let's go and have a ride. It's getting tired at the end of that last session. So just chatting with a guy, and he says he hardly uses his clutch, and so maybe that's just something I've got to try and do, is just chug around a little bit more and be in the right gear. And yeah, obviously then that's gonna be less tiring. I know I'm definitely sitting down too much, so that's the motocrosser in me wanting to sit down, but I've got to stand up more. It's just obviously not coming instinctively to me at the minute, but it'll come. Stand up more, let's stand up more. And there's plenty of torque in third gear, but probably a lot of the time I'm going to be better in second gear. So far so good. I'm not touching the clutch, just letting the bike do the work. Picking my line, trying to look well up ahead, although this bit I kind of know the line. So this bit that I thought was going to be quite tricky, it's pretty easy actually. Ride clever, not quick. Yeah, so acceleration bumps there, just getting savage, so best to avoid them. Off the clutch, Michael, off the clutch. So I'm going to go second gear for this. Lost my balance there. Off the clutch. I have to keep reminding myself to stay off it. Stand up. So that's a new line that's recently come about. Ah. Yeah, so much better. I was getting to here and my left hand was knackered from being on the clutch constantly, so that's definitely better. Okay, yeah, much better. Using less energy. Yeah, much better. Standing up more, less on the clutch. Off the clutch. It's so difficult for me. I'm just so instinctively wanting to grab a handful, and there's definitely no need. So look, this is a CRF450L. People talk about those slow speed stalls. I mean, I hit the log once, just a little bit too slow, and that caused a stall, but apart from that, I feel the suspension there in the front. With those bumps. Right, trying to avoid the acceleration speed bumps now. So this line here, shit. There we go. Avoided that. Well remembered. And again. Keeping it quite low geared because of it's just hard on the arms. The bike's constantly pulling. Less likely to make a mistake. Arms are dead. I think I'm going to call it a day. It's been absolutely awesome though. Absolutely awesome. There's the big boss, Gavin. Well, the mighty 450L hasn't let me down. It's been absolutely magic. I lost my number board earlier on. But apart from that, yeah, it's just been great. It's such a lovely bike. And that, you know, that myth about the 450L stalling at slow speed all the time. Yeah, I've stalled a couple of times, so going over the log. Maybe it's because I didn't dip the clutch, because I was trying to stay off the clutch. Yeah, thinking about it, that's probably what it was. So, yeah, and definite lesson from the day was, this isn't motocross, this is enduro. Take your time. Be clever over being quick. It's definitely the way ahead. Tyre wise, that's a Michelin tracker on the front there. It's starting to lose its edge, but it's been pretty. I've absolutely loved it as a tyre actually. And then that's the Mitas XT754, I think they're called, which is great for winter. It's probably a bit too extreme for today, you know, would have been better off. I have got another tracker actually, I could have put on a new one. Yeah, I mean, the bike's been superb. And I even left this on, look, and you know, this has been solid. This is the, obviously the Adventure Spec mini fairing. And then I've stuck that little bit of Perspex on the top there just to give me a bit more protection on the road. So, yeah, so that's been fine. Right, I think burger and home. I'm absolutely beat. I really loved today. It was great. I loved it at Foxborough Quarry. It's a great track. It's a great practice facility. I learnt so much, not only about myself, but about the bike and what the bike can do. And there's not much that CRF450L can't do. Such a good bike. Yeah, so I thoroughly enjoyed it. So I'm coming away today with a few areas that I know I need to work on and things I need to improve on, but that's the whole point of the day. So as soon as I can, I'm going to get on another one of these training days or practice track days and work on those skills. think for the money it was a great day. It was a really good opportunity to practice some of the skills and some of the techniques that I don't get much of an opportunity to do on my normal trail riding. So yeah, it was really worth it. I hope you've enjoyed the video and I hope you found it interesting. If you liked it, give us a thumbs up and maybe even consider subscribing to the channel. And hopefully we'll see you back here again soon for another adventure. Bye for now.